Hey guys, I know it's 4 in the morning where I'm at. So I just wanted to hop on here and say hello to everybody. I've got a lot on my heart, a lot on my mind. Um, First off, I don't like verbally wish anybody happy winter solstice, happy Yule, Hanukkah, Merry Christmas, whatever you celebrate. Happy holidays. Holidays is a very rough time a year for anyone. So just remember to reach out, friends and family. Let them know you're there. If it's just a phone call, if you can't get to them, or a text message, that'll do. That's better than nothing. Um, just realizing this evening how grateful I am for the things that I do have. I've got a roof over my head. I have food in my belly. I've got clean clothes. That's more than some people have. We're not living, you're not living the street. You're not in a ditch. You're not unwanted. And if you are homeless or you're doing something, hopefully you've got a friend reaching out to you. I mean, some people are like, well, all I have is my car. Well, you know what? You're not in the street. Look at your glass. Always half full, 3/4 full. I try to look at what I do have. I don't know. There's a lot on my mind right now. Um, Basically, what I'm trying to say is just because you're down doesn't mean you're not going to go back up. Life's a roller coaster. We all know this. Some people have a harder time grabbing a hold of this. I'm kind of sidetracking where I was going, what I was going to say. But I just want you to know that just because I can't always answer the phone if somebody calls me or someone messages me, just know that you're loved. And I may not know you, may just be a Facebook acquaintance, but know that you're loved and there's love out there in the world. You may not have a romantic love. It may be, you just have your parents or you have a cousin that you hang out with or whoever. Just know that you're not alone. Um, Also, this time of year, it's kind of a grim topic. A lot of people get suicidal. Just know, call the hotline. They also have text if you don't feel like talking. Reach out to someone. But don't do anything stupid. Get a journal, write in your journal. Do what you gotta do. Go for a walk, take a smoke, have a drink. I don't recommend drinking, that's probably not a good idea. But do what you gotta do to go to bed at night. Take a couple Benadryl. Just relax your mind and think about, tomorrow's a new day. Whenever that time is, when you wake up, you're on thirds or whatever. Tomorrow is a new day. I have tomorrow. I have all these things to be thankful for. I have breath in my lungs. I have these things. And don't take them for granted because they can be taken away so easily from you. I've been talking to a lot of friends and family, and was on the phone with a friend a little while ago and realized that this is the first Christmas in almost 10 years. I love you too, girl. I miss you. I miss talking to you. This is the first Christmas in 10 years that I've actually been in the Christmas spirit and I actually felt like celebrating with my family and friends. And I broke down tears because this is the first time I felt like I had Christmas. People around me are here, they love me. It feels so fucking good. It really does. To know that people give a shit. I know I uplift people and talk to people and I read tarot cards and stuff. And I'm always trying to say, hey, you can do it, you got this. I thought of something else the other day. I grew up like Christian path. I don't identify anymore, but I don't, disrespect it or anything like that. But there was a note I was going to touch on this. I was listening to other tarot card readers on YouTube. I have a few ladies that I follow and listen to. And I was thinking, even when I was younger, like I just didn't feel like I belonged in the church. But it's like now I've found these cards and I'm helping people. It's mentally helping me. I've called them the mental medical band-aid. And and they're not foolproof. Fortune telling is not foolproof, but something I realized is like I used to walk that path and I walk a different path. But here's the thing. I'm still helping people whether, Some people help people through Christ, some people are Buddhists. It doesn't matter. And this is my way of helping people. So in a sense, it's kind of like being a preacher. I'm uplifting people and saying, hey, you got this, you can do this. That's what you do when you go to church. So it's kind of like I'm doing this like the most spiritual thing I've ever felt in my life is these cards. And it's been such a blessing. I think March I'll be reading a year. So just know, no matter what path you walk in this life, you've got a service to give, you've got a service to do, you've got so much potential. You just got to hold your head up and say, hey, I made it today. My home's paid for, my car's paid for. I have this, I have something. I have people around me. Don't hold your head down and say, hey, no, you've got plenty. You have so much. We don't even realize what we have. So the reason I'm on here is to tell you I love you. Even if I don't know you, I love you. Know that you're loved. Something I do every day with 2 of my family members. They're not in my blood, but they're my family. I have 2 girls in my life, Amanda and Cassie, and I call them, or they call me, and I'll be like, has anybody told you they love you today? Sometimes like, yeah, my guy told me they love me, and I'm like, yeah, they don't count. It don't matter. I'm smart ass, and I'm like, I love you, and like, I love you too, and I'm like, because anybody told you you're beautiful today. Well, you're beautiful. Remember that. If you're a guy, you're hot, you're whatever, you're gorgeous, I know it's hard to describe a guy, but, be like, you have something to hold on to. I'll get back to the comments later, guys. I'm probably, as long as I'm able to save this, I'm gonna patch this patch this video over to YouTube too. I know I get on, line, and some days y'all see me distraught and I'm reading cards because I'm having a rough day myself. But I get on here and I try to lift people up and do how I want other people treat me and try, give that out there and get back. Sometimes it takes me a little while to get back to people and stuff, but I love doing this. I don't know if it'll be forever, but I do. It's something I really enjoy doing. There was a point with me, I'm a little shook up. It's hard to get all my thoughts together. But that's what I was trying to get to. I have it rough whether I show it or not when I talk to you guys and read these cards. I have bad days. Today was a crazy damn day. It just, a lot of challenges today, and I dropped the ball this evening. I wasn't able to emotionally be there for someone very dear in my life, and I apologized to him, which technically I didn't really want an apology. I don't feel like it, but I still apologize because that's who I am. It's like, I'm sorry. And I told them, I said, I have no words, but I gave it my best. I'm going to get a book. I'm going to read to you guys what I read to someone today. It's come out of a Buddhist book that I have. I was wanting to learn more about Buddhism because one of my oracle decks is to do with Buddhism. Let me find my book. There it is. And I want to read this to you guys. It might make a difference in your day, your life, no matter what path you follow. I know a lot of people probably get offended. I hopefully not, but I mean no harm. So, anyhow, I'm going to read this to you. It's made a difference in my life. In the last year, I found this book probably in the last 6 months. I was hunting a Buddhist book and it just stood out to me at the used bookstore. It says, The Passionate Buddha. Let you go look at that. And it says, Wisdom on Intimacy and Enduring Love. And this guy's name's Robert Sachs. See if I can get a picture of him right here so you can see the little author there. There he is. And he writes about the relationships, whether it's with a friend, family, a lover, it don't matter, all different dynamics. This is like maybe a page, so hang tight with me because this may help you work through any kind of relationship or help you resonate. It got me through earlier this morning to 3 hours ago. It helped me to read it. It helped me grab back a hold of what I do have. So here we go. It says, what you can count on. In a lasting and loving relationship in which both partners are wholly committed to opening fully to their own loving nature, two forces, dharma. The way things are, and the dharma, the sticky web of entrapment and the three poisons, will dance side by side, cheek to cheek, each taking its turn on the dance floor as leader and follower. Consequently, if two people are to survive as a couple loving each other, it is important that they make friends with contradiction and paradox, that one taste can sometimes be as sweet as nectar and other times as foul as dung. It says, in my 25 years of practicing Buddhist ideals in my intimate relationships, I have learned that over the course of time, you will love this person more than anyone else on earth. You will hate this person more than anyone else on earth. Excuse me. You will go through the times of not feeling anything particular toward your beloved. You will make assumptions about who your beloved is, and he or she will make assumptions about you. You won't know who the hell your partner is. You won't know who the hell you are. You will do and say things to each other that you wish you could take back in time and change. I'm getting tongue-tied. I need water. Jupiter, go get me some water. Ferret's asleep. He can't help me. Alright. Alright, let's read the rest of this. Your bodies will change. Your needs will change. Your wants will change. You will become intimately familiar with each other's odors, both pleasant and otherwise. You will have thoughts of others. You will have wanderlust. You will make a fool of yourself. You will have regrets. You will have exquisite memories. If you make a life together with children, shared concerns, or other shared responsibilities, your loyalties and energies will be split. You will feel exhausted and spent at times. There will be gray and black moments, days, perhaps even years. You will have doubts. You will feel lonely. You will feel completed. You will change and change again. Your partner will change and change again. And in the end, one of you will die first. If you persist, practice, patience, open up to the amazing opportunities life with your beloved offers, you will grow in unimagined ways. You will love in unimagined ways. You will learn to give and receive in unimagined ways. And normally, I never, ever read the end of a book. I'm not going to read you the last page. There's like another paragraph and a half here. But this is the end of this book. I've not read it all the way through, but hearing that and thinking about that is some of the best advice in like psychology for life that I've ever read. And it comes from a Buddhist idealism from a man that's, practiced it for 25 years and followed that path. And, that's his view. That don't come from any book. Well, it comes from a book, but that came from him, his view, and what he's learned. And that's really helped me pull through. I actually bought that book on top of my oracle cards, trying to learn more about the Buddhists and Hindu, life with the oracle cards and understanding and trying to pronounce the names, which I still can't, on my cards. But I got it because I've reached a point in my life where love only takes you so far, and you keep it don't matter who you're with, you keep running into the same barriers, you keep running into similar problems, and you're like, well, maybe I need to focus and reflect and look at myself, see what I can fix about myself. But at the same time, something else that I kind of preach to my sisters and my close female friends is self-worth, and I talk about it a lot, and I struggle with it myself. I think as humans, we're flawed. We're going to struggle with self-worth. We're going to have dark moments, days even, months for some people, sometimes years. But that self-worth, you got to set boundaries. You've got to say, hey, this is how I feel, and this is what I can give you. And I'm giving you my best. I'm giving you my all. And if that isn't enough, then it's time to move on. That's your best. And there's always room for improvement, but don't devalue yourself just because you dropped the ball today. You dropped it 10 days ago. Yeah, the past is going to haunt our ass. Mine haunts me. But you learn from it. The whole Lion King thing, what is it, Rafiki? Was it I can't remember what that damn monkey says. Something about you either learn from it or something. I can't remember. Somebody know what that damn monkey says? It's early in the morning. I've not been to bed yet. I am wore out. Hits him with a branch. I can't remember. But you're going to be okay. Just know not to give up. I've been reaching out trying to get some free help, talk to a professional, because I've been struggling. Something I hadn't struggled with in 20 years. So don't ever think that there's not something out there. If you can't find help, call somebody that hopefully can help you find that help. Trying to think. Also, I don't know if I know I have followers from all around the world, but I just know where I'm at here in East Tennessee. There are some free places around here. Message me and I can give you the names of them, the ones I do know. Just know you're not alone, and don't give up. You're loved. And I know I'm a stranger, you may not know me from Adam's expression, but just know that you're loved, and I hope you're all having a wonderful holiday, and I hope you're going to be with family and friends. And I miss seeing you too, girl. I just call you D. I can never pronounce your name. You're D to me. But I'm glad you're up with me. It tickles me. Is there anything but I know I see 2 bubbles in the ring, but tongue-tied as hell. I'm wore out. Anything you guys want to talk about before I hop off here? Because I'm about ready to call it a night. I'm fixing to actually make a sash for my pillow. I'm going to put some goodies in my pillow to help witchy stuff. So I got some fresh peppermint. Maybe that'll help me work through some of this. Some people don't realize, but you work out some of your problems through your dreams. Like, we don't even realize it subconsciously. Like, there's stuff from months ago I'll dream about. It's like when I was struggling, going through some problems a couple months ago, I had a friend of mine I have not seen in heading on a year and a half, and I dreamed about them 3 different times, and it was like, what are you trying to tell me? And I kept being in different places with this person, having different conversations, and I felt like they was trying to tell me something. So I feel like I'm gonna go on a rant about like third eye and people being connected and stuff. It's something that like I want to get more, like, I don't know if it's possible to become more clairvoyant. I've got books I want to read and stuff like that, and I want to become more spiritually connected and open to things, because I don't know if I've said this in my feeds or not, but I've been seeing things since I was 9. A lot of people are like, oh, you're crazy. No, I've been seeing spirits and things since I was 9 years old. I don't see them all the time, but I believe there's a spirit realm. I don't know if it's here on this planet or if it's on another plane, but I believe in it. I've seen things. So I feel like, and if not, then if there's not that, some people full-hearted believe in it, but if you don't, it don't matter. You're still subconsciously, when you go to sleep at night, your body's trying to heal itself mentally and physically, and everybody does something different. So my back's killing me. Oh, mercy. Also, just random note, I just looked across here at my bed. If there's something that brings you comfort, don't give a shit about what people say. Oh, well, it's childish, it's this, it's that. If something makes you happy, go do it. If, like, you sit down. Here's something else. It was a meme I read. It said, if you know, like, you're struggling kind of thing, whatever is important to you in life, be it your family, be it your career, or both, have the courage to write that down and figure out a plan to live your life around that. Make it happen. Have the courage to face it and go after it, because you don't know nobody else is going to do it for you. And I'm telling you right now, if you put your heart and soul into something, you're going to get there. That's something I lost over years of working and stuff, and I've been changing my path for the last 2 years, and I just continue to, I'm getting my old self back. The girl I lost, 18, 19-year-old, I'm getting her back, and I'm not letting her go for nobody. No one. Ain't no way in hell. But back to the comfort things. If you have things that bring you joy, I know some girls like to color, draw, even guys like to paint, different things. If there's something that brings you joy, playing an instrument, or just a small comfort, I'll show you one of my favorites here. I came home this evening, and when I was thinking about crawling in bed here, for I hopped on you guys, I was like, hey, I got my coop. This is my Kupo bear. He's my happy bear. He's my little sack bear. This little bugger has been everywhere with me. I'm almost 40-year-old. I don't give a shit. We go places together. This is my buddy. And he stays on my bed. He goes in my suitcase. When I seen him, I know he looks fine. Some people think he's a dog. Some people think he's a bear. Share a little trivia about him. He's a Hallmark bear is what I call him. But he just fell into my life. He's ugly, but he's cute. He's kind of like a pug. But I love him. And there was something I was going to say about him. He's just brought me a lot of joy. He makes me smile. It's the simple things in life, because we don't know if we're going to wake up the next morning. It's the little things. If this is what makes you happy as a stuffed bear, then be happy. There was something I was going to say about him. Oh yeah, a little story about family. When I see him, I don't know if you guys know stories like your great-grandparents talk about how they used to make toys for their kids and stuffed animals and stuff. People living on farms. I've heard stories about my family, my great-greats. And I've heard about people making sugar babies, or like sack babies, sack bears out of old, what is it, like the cornmeal sacks and stuff, the burlap sacks. I'm really tired, so bear with me. And when I saw him, he made me think all those stories about like the burlap sacks and stuff like that. He makes me smile. This is like something like my grandma would have made, or my great grandma. So he's a good little piece. He keeps me smiling, along with my fuzzy companion. So if it's your pets, whatever it is, if you have a favorite place that you like to go, make time to go there. Excuse me. Like, I have a waterfall that I love to go to. I call it my baby. I don't own it. Nobody owns the land they even live on, even though they're paying for it. Nobody owns anything, really. But when I get down, I head for my waterfall. I'd like to go see her more, but it's a couple hours from here. But I've been thinking about going to see her the last couple weeks, and I can't get it out of my head. I want to go. I haven't been since my birthday. And anyhow, I'm losing my thoughts. I'm exhausted. I've run out of steam. But that waterfall, when I'm there, I can sit there and think. I can ride. I've got a peace in my soul. Everything goes quiet. Nothing matters. It just... Sitting there, put my feet in the water. Even this dead of winter, I'll sit there and put my feet in the water. I do not care. I do not care. Oh, that's what it was. One of the ladies that I follow on YouTube that reads tarot, her thing's called Rose Quartz Tarot. I don't know her name, but that's the name of her channel. And she was reading my cards a while ago, and that's no reason I hopped on here, is because what she said. All of the things that she was saying to me, and she said, you need to go to your place, you need to go out and walk, you need to go out and be in nature, kind of thing. She's like, you need to go to your place. And I know not all tarot cards is for one individual. They may not all resonate. Even one-on-ones, personals may not resonate fully. It's fortune telling, it's astrology, but it does carry weight. No, you shouldn't, base your financial decisions upon my reading or anybody else's. or your relationship, but their guidance, their, like I said, it's a form, it's like it's going to church, it's a form of uplifting for people. It helps people. But in the last week, one of the things, and I can't disclose this is very personal to me, but one of the other ladies I follow that does readings, she talks a lot and will say, well, if you just purchased honey, this reading may be for you. She kind of talks off the wall. She's a lot of fun. But she brought up a name that's very dear to me, and of course there could be 20 other people out there that name resonates with. But she told me my success and the things that I'm going towards. She said that name was connected to it, even if it was very minute on a molecular small scale. And when she said it, even though that reading may not have been for me, it gave me hope. It gave me this smile. I lit up with a smile from ear to ear. I was like, oh my God, I'm working on my path. I'm going the direction I need to go. And it's given me a spiritual path between the cards and then me getting out in my nature and doing things and being with my friends and family. It's got me through these hard times. I ain't gonna go in detail. I have health problems, and who don't? But I've been struggling the last 3-4 years, so sometimes it's just hearing the words of another person, knowing you're not alone. That's also something else, too. Random note I'm gonna bring up. A lot of people suffer with trauma from their past, PTSD, abuse of different forms. There is definitely help for that. And a lot of things, when I said the tarot readings are mental band-aids. They're not a cure-all. Neither is any pill any doctor gives you. You've got to grab your bootstraps. You've got to grab the seat of your ass, whatever you can get a hold of, whatever you're able to grab a hold of that day. If this is all you can grab a hold of for the day, and hold on and say, okay, I feel better, and I'm sleeping in for 2 hours, I've got my stuff to bear, and I've got to do self-care, self-love, I got to stay in the bed a couple more hours, as long as you get your stuff done, and that's what you want to do with your life, then do it. Because in the end, we come in the world alone, we go out alone. Even someone's holding our hand, we're taking our dying breath. So do good unto others, treat them how you want to be treated, and be cordial, and keep walking, because they're not worth your time, your energy. It's just, they've got lessons to learn, and people come and go in our life for different reasons to deliver lessons. Sometimes people become lessons. I've had mates that's been lessons instead of truly being a mate. They were a lesson. But I don't fault them. I don't hate them. Do I have some resentment? Sure, don't we all? But you have to cross the line for me to hold a grudge. It has to be pretty bad. But life is way too damn short. So, share one more little story. I said I was gonna hop off and go, but one more thing. This October was 8 years since my mom had passed. She was 55 years old with heart failure. I remember, I think it was, October, so November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June, July. I'm having to count on my fingers, I'm tired. August, I think. August, September. So almost pushing a year after she passed, I went back to school. And I remember I was heading to school one morning, and I was hopping on the interstate, and I was sitting there in the turn lane, and all I could think was 55 years. And she had all these things she wanted to do, all these great, wonderful things. And she didn't even accomplish half of the things she talked about. And I know a lot of people have a lot of goals and just things they want to do in their daily life. That's why I said pick what's important in life and focus on it and put your energy into that, and don't worry about the rest, because we can't do it all. I sold half my book collection last year. I ain't got time to read all that. I kept what was important to me, and I'm focusing on what's important. So do that, because we're not promised another my dad says we're not promised the next 5 minutes, another hour. We're not promised the morning. So take some wisdom and advice. I know I look young, but I'm almost 40. Don't waste it. Don't waste it for a second. I don't care. And if you got a mate that's not supportive of you and they keep tearing you down where you can't do what you need to do, go on. Because if they truly love you, they're going to support you. They're going to push you. They're going to encourage you. They're going to help you. They're going to be there for you. I don't care, male, female. I don't give a shit. Live. Just live. I don't want to, look back and say, well, I didn't get to do what I wanted to do. I'm doing what I want to do. Some days I struggle, though. But know you're loved. I can't really think of anything else to talk about right now. I'm so tired. And it's pouring down rain. There's something to be thankful for, the rain. Got a tin roof out there. It's good stuff. Oh, I'm so tired. Well, I guess I'll catch you later, D. Hopefully be able to do some tarot readings, maybe. It may even be after New Year's, but I will be back on. I've had so much going on trying to work. I'm trying to open a business and trying to study to do another thing. It's spinning too many plates. But I love you guys, and I will see you soon. But also hop over to YouTube and subscribe to Ursula Snow, because most of my videos, I've been bumping them off Facebook and put them over there, and I'm trying to grow a channel as well. So there will be more short stories for the kids on there too, and there's pet videos, just random fun stuff, along with the tarot readings. I need to figure out how to make a separate channel for the other stuff, but then the views would go down too, but I'll figure it out. But love you too, girl, and I'll talk to you guys later. Merry Christmas, and like I said, happy holidays, whatever you celebrate. I wish you the best, and I hope you have a wonderful week and a happy new year. This year's going to be better. Had a friend ask in the cards if 2021 was going to be better, pulled a yes or no, and we got 3 out of 4 yes. 2 out of 3 it was a yes across the board. So hopefully the cards are right, and we're all going to have a blessed and wonderful new year, and a lot better things coming towards us. I love you guys. Bye.